So I am here drinking this honey vanilla chamomile tea, I believe it's called. Excuse the light, it sucks, the lighting. But anyways, I wanted to record this video and just talk about some things I've realized today, I've learned today, that have kind of like helps me remember certain things about what I've been through that I literally forgot about. And I've realized that I've been through a lot of trauma, but as also the fact that I've been through a lot of trauma, I've forgotten about a lot of trauma that I've been through. So it's like when somebody talks about their story or what they've been through, it kind of reminds me of certain things that I've been through, similar things that I've been through. So I was watching the Paris Hilton documentary today, and she talks about how she went to this quote-unquote boarding school that her parents sent her away to, which is really not a boarding school or whatever, but it's more of a school for troubled teens, or more like it's not even a school, it's just where you go and they pretty much physically, sexually, mentally, emotionally, whatever, abuse you. And I went to several of them. And it's crazy just to think about that. I always thought it was called a group home, or, somewhere that they sent me because, I was a bad kid. But in reality, just thinking about it and remembering some of the reasons why I sent to these group homes was because I was either just, throwing sunflower seeds at my brother, or I couldn't find something in the fridge. And it's really sad to just think about those things, knowing that I was just a kid, one. Two, that I was sent away for these, like, just silly, not even stupid things, It's like, why? And then I was sent away to these places and treated even, like, worse. I already knew that I had issues with my family, and my family growing up just didn't accept me or didn't really like me because of how I came about. But also the fact that I was sent away to these places where I was even treated, just horribly as well. So I'll just say this, some of these places I went to, I believe this is where, like, my emotional eating started. And some of these places, like the staff that worked there, like one place I was living at, they would make me wash my hair every single day. And they would make fun of me because they said my hair was too greasy. And it was because I put, certain stuff in my hair. I was trying to learn how to be black, right? And so they would make me go take a shower, get out of the shower while I had shampoo in my hair, and open the door and show them that I was actually washing my hair, because they didn't believe me. And there were times where when I opened the door, they wouldn't even, like, acknowledge that I was, trying to show them that I was washing my hair. And if I would just go back in the shower because they didn't come to look, I would get in trouble for that. And it just hurts my soul. Because why should anybody go through something like that? And it's like, sometimes I think about how no wonder people think I'm fucked up, or no wonder I'm fucked up, when in reality, these people that did that to me are fucked up. For so long, I've tried to understand myself because I thought I was broken. Because I thought I was stupid. Because I thought I was so many things that people labeled me. Even today, with a certain diagnosis that I've been diagnosed with, you know. I've had to, I guess I wouldn't say I had to, but I've just really wanted to just really dig deep and really, really find or search for just happiness, search for peace, and how I could forget about this feeling, because I know I always felt hurt. I always felt so many things, but I didn't know how to express it. Most of the time I would just express it through my music, but even my music, I couldn't really express it. The words, I didn't really know which words to use. And when I talk about trauma, I didn't just go through like emotional abuse kind of trauma. Trauma comes in different forms, I believe. So I also experienced a lot of health traumas, as in I was, bucked off a horse and kicked in the head. I was diagnosed with epilepsy. I was in multiple car accidents. I was actually in a school accident my senior year, where I had to go through an intensive therapy for over a year, which around that time, right before the accident, I tried out for American Idol, and I actually had made it through. So there's these certain judges that you have to go through to see before you see the famous judges, and certain auditions that you have to go through. It's very intense. And I made it through, and I was supposed to go see the famous judges, right? In 6 weeks or so, they said. And during that time, I was in my school bus accident where I was almost pretty much paralyzed and had severe PTSD and just so many other things. But the point to this video is sometimes we don't realize what we have been through is considered trauma, and it can drastically change our life forever. It can make us think differently. It can make us communicate differently. It could, create this whole different reality for us. And we may not realize it. Even the pain we experience, like the feeling, and just so many other things. And I'm still learning. I'm still discovering certain things that I just do is because of the trauma I've went through. And like I said, I've been through a lot of fucking trauma. But I'm just so grateful where I'm at today and what I've come to realize and what I've learned about trauma, myself, and just how I've always been worthy. I've always been fucking amazing. And I've always been meant to be here. Because for so long, I didn't want want to be here anymore. And there's days that I still feel like that sometimes, just because of the memories. I mean, that's why I got the angel wing tattoo with this in my colon. I'd show you it, but I'm holding my tea. But I'm just so very grateful. Even though I still struggle. I still have those horrible memories. I choose to move forward. I choose to heal. I choose to take it one day at a time. And I'm still learning. I'm still, kind of like figuring it out. And just doing the best I can for myself. And some people, a lot of people may not understand a lot of that. And that's okay, because it's not their job to. It's their job to understand themselves and whatever they're going through. But that's my nightly confession. It's not even a confession, but I thought I'd, share my thoughts and my feels with anybody who wants to listen. Love you.